To be honest, we should be out
right
scavenging now anyway, so it should be fine. But yeah, that's perfect. This wall then can be done later, and the other corners can be done later as well.
Yeah. So how?
All right. Go straight up. We'll be fine.
I just wanted to. I just saw that there was a frame missing that I wanted to pop in.
Oh, right. Okay, well...
How full is my inventory is the next question.
Don't
full. So
jump
I need to
down
go
from
and just
there.
like...
I'm going to go and chop a tree or two. Let's find a nice big tall tree.
Break
I don't
my
think I
leg.
can see any tall trees, unfortunately. Oh, there's a few over there. Oh, there's one there. What am I talking about? I'm going to go chop a tree so I can make a replacement torch for both of us. And then we can head out. We can drop off the tools that we're not going to need. Cobblestone and all that kind of stuff.
Yet. I want to try and travel as light as possible, so
Yeah.
I'm going to have food, water, a gun.
Have you got a point in Lucky Looter? The actual skill?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Remember I had that whole conversation where you were saying, are you sure you want to do that? About taking it, because I wanted to get that health regen thing.
Oh, yes, you did.
But I did
That was
do
a
that,
massive
and then
dip,
I got
yeah.
level 19. Then I got level 19, and so then I was able to
Get all of it
take
at once.
the other skill as well, and it was fantastic. So many snowballs.
Might just chop this tree down as well while I'm here.
I don't really need to take
Young
iron
tree, though.
pickaxes with me on a looting run.
We need very little to take with us on a looting run. The main things would be a wrench each. Probably an axe each.
Yeah.
Just so we can gather more wood. One of us can bring a pick. And that one person will be able to gather as much stone as we'll ever need from like some passing boulder or something.
Yeah.
No, I've got 177 already, so frankly we don't
So
need
I've
more.
got a gun, a sledgehammer that needs fixing. Where's the stuff to fix that with?
I've got a bunch of forged iron on me. I'll bring that over now. Realistically, planting trees near the horde base, not the smartest of ideas, because again, it'll block your line of sight, and the zombies will possibly destroy the tree in their frenzy to dash for the horde base. Honestly, it's more that second one that matters with our particular design of horde base, because we're not killing the zombies when they're far away. We're waiting until they're busy trying to bunny hop over the crenellations to kill them, where we can line up perfect headshots every time.
I'm just chopping some wood for arrows outside the front of the house.
Okay. Right, dropping off all my gubbins now. I'll bring my pickaxe with me. I'll drop these flagstones, cobblestones, the clay soil. Some more stones staying, obviously. Put a little bit of wood into the furnace. Get that running while we're away. Have you got plenty of food with you?
I've only got one blueberry pie at the moment, so I need to get a little bit more.
Yep, I'll leave two there.
I've just got some arrows into craft at the moment, like that'll bring me up to 100 arrows.
Grab a full 4 or 5 of the boiled water cans. Simply because we don't need to worry about those. We may as well bring them with us. Because as we drink from them, they'll compact in our inventory.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you have the forged iron?
Yep.
Where are you? Oh yeah.
Dropping it on the ground for you there.
Wonderful, thank you.
You're welcome.
Fix that sledge so I can get us through doors and safes and things like that.
Yeah, of course. I'll keep the iron on me so I can make some spot repairs on my iron fire axe and
there you
iron
go, that's
pickaxe.
the rest of it back for you.
Grabbing one of the wrenches. Now, I believe wrenches require forged steel to repair. So, yeah, it's not great.
Maybe we'll find more. We sometimes find the old one under a sink.
I'm going to bring some guns with me as well. With a view to selling them to the trader. If I can.
Cool. I dropped that forged iron on the floor and you didn't pick it up. And
Sorry.
I don't want you to loot it.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Is there anything else that we can take to the trader to sell?
Oh, you're going to the trader, are you? Sorry.
Yeah, it might as well.
You're going with all the guns, are you?
Not all of them, just a few, because they will refuse to buy them after a certain point. So there's no point in taking everything.
You don't want to have them hanging around. I don't think there's much else to to sell to them at the moment. Like,
do you
once
have
we
a
start getting
torch?
millions of clothes. No.
Okay, allow me to make one for you. I'm purely going to make this for the sake of you being warm, because we've got an actual flashlight, so there's no reason to worry about
those
that.
blueberry pies as well. So what is my water and health look like? Food is 86. Water's 143. That's fine.
I may have all of the components that I need to make a helmet flashlight. I'm just going to quickly check that. But there is a torch on the floor for you.
Thank you very much.
I believe I need to do that at the workbench out here.
That is a good inventory full of bits that I absolutely need, and lots of slots for me to take things.
Oh, I need further learnings for that one, unfortunately. But we've got the important parts to be able to make that, which is quite cool.
Okay, so it's now 6 a.m. And
good time for us to be out and about.
I was thinking of heading due south on the road, and eventually we'll hit another town. I think that town may have more in the way of things like water and things like that in it.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Because this town just needs to have lots and lots of cars and things like that. And
did you pick up a wrench, by the way?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I've had a wrench in my inventory for ages.
All right. Actually, can I scarf down some extra water before I go out? I've got a full inventory of food and water, actually, so I probably don't need as many items as I was carrying there for the sake of my hydration. Yeah.
I'll just stop and, like, I'm going down the road now, but I'll just stop and I'll loot things and I'll...
Are you headed to the trader?
Like that, and you can catch up. No, I'm heading straight south of the town. You can meet me down there.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because I haven't got anything in my inventory for the trader, so if you want to just...
No, that makes sense, yeah. I'll see what I can pick up. If I can pick up some steel, then that will allow us to repair the wrenches and also repair the shovel. And buying steel early on is not a bad way to spend your money. Quite useful. I do recommend, though, always having a jar of water on your hotbar towards the end of the hotbar as like an emergency slot, along with bandages, actually. Tools don't need to be on your hotbar, because how often do you use them? If it's not a primary weapon, don't bother having it there. Is my usual view on that. The reason for having water on your hotbar is that water can give you, even if you're not thirsty, water gives you a temporary aggressive stamina regen buff. If you're hydrated, you're recovering stamina very quickly. If you're trying to run away from something, you got caught off guard in a bit of a melee, and you're trying to get out of it, as you run, drink. You might tank a hit, and depending on how good you are at avoiding being harmed by stuns and stuff like that, it might not be a good play, but in a pinch, it can give you the stamina edge you need to get away.
Yeah.
Hello, Jen. Can I see your inventory, please? Would you like to buy some pistols? You would? Oh, that's fantastic. Ah, you'll only buy one. That is poopy. Shotgun? Yes. A hunting rifle? Yes. Would you like to buy some worn boots? Yep. A flannel shirt, perhaps? Yes. Gloriousness. Okay. That's not terrible. Do you have forged steel for us to buy? No. Oh, wait, no, we've been getting concrete mix. I've been gathering concrete mix, not cement. Oh, that changes everything. I can make now cement blocks, which is fantastic. Got anything in your secret stash for me?
That was just mean.
What happened?
A zombie hit me. That's just mean.
I mean, were you trying to hit it first?
No.
Tell the truth.
No, I didn't. It took me by surprise, actually.
Okay. Well, I've got a useless pistol in my inventory and a couple of types of ammo that I don't need, so I will actually run back to the base before I head out.
Would she not buy that one? Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't buy the final pistol. merchants will only buy a certain amount of items per week. And then after a certain number of days, they'll regen their inventory. I don't remember how many it is. Might only be 3 or maybe even 4. It could be a full week. I really can't recall. But it will give you a notification that the traders have refreshed their inventory.
Oh, that's pretty cool then.
Yeah. So at daybreak, it's always worth watching. My stamina's so bad. I need to get cardio. I need to get a lot more levels in cardio than I do.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a zombie lumberjack over here.
There's a big fat mama zombie.
Oh, really? Dunk.
Why is it with the big mama zombies? It's really hard to get a headshot because everything hits their boobs.
Well, I mean, that's just physics.
It's just like, that's all they're made of.
Wow. Interesting comment there. You're just all boob.
They're just all boob. That's what you are.
My lord. Right, let me go and drop this off. It's a shame we're not heading north. Through the town to the north. Because that's the direction of one of my quests.
You can go there if you want.
No, I'd rather us loot together for a little while. Because it massively reduces the potential danger to either of us.
5 jars of water there. Only 4 of them have water in. Sorry, 4 of them are empty and 1 of them was full. But...
Okay. That's fine.
Friendo.
It's good, actually.
Ah.
There we go.
Hello, friend.
Coming out to you now.
I'm outside. Yeah, I just thought I'd loot a nearby house.
Mm-hmm.
So that you could catch up with me a bit.
Hi. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and make all of the arrows that I can. I feel that as long as you're keeping up with your perception skills and increasing your archery skills in general and your perception stat.
Ooh, medical supply. I had 9 goldenrod flowers in. How boring is that?
What? Goldenrod makes tea? How dare you? But increasing your potential range damage means that your stone arrows are relevant all the way through the game. All the way through. Grab some more animal back on them out.
We need a crossbow because we're collecting steel crossbow bolts and no crossbows.
Yeah.
Another jar of water. Oh, this house is good for water. See?
2 in the
You
head.
need houses that people live in because people that live in houses need water.
You know, quite often they have taps as well. And that isn't me being sassy. You can actually get the brass fittings off faucets and stuff like that, which is super useful because you need brass for making ammo. Sorry, not ammo. Casings specifically. You're not making the ammo directly. Also, a tip: if you come across any tires, use a wrench on them. It doesn't make any sense that the wrench is the thing that you want to use on a tire, but you do, and you'll get a decent chunk of plastic out of that. And we're going to slow down the action right there for a second. Hello, this is Aavak from the future. Well, technically still the past for you, but the future for the Aavak that was in this record. Timey-wimey, spacey-wacy stuff. This is the second time I've had to do timey-wimey, spacey stuff today, actually. But anyway, moving along, I'm going to have to offer my sincerest apologies at this point because, unfortunately, there was a pretty nasty audio glitch that crept into the recording around about here. You don't see the full effects for at least another 10 minutes, but by then it is pretty bad. The angels themselves were weeping. It was awful. But thankfully, Lady Shelab has furnished me with her commentary audio file from her recording. So whilst we are going to lose the in-game audio from this point on for the rest of this video, we do have both mine and Shelab's commentary in their full splendor. So hopefully that's a small consolation for you there. This audio problem has already been fixed and won't be a problem in future episodes. But with that, let's get back to the action. Ultimately, we want to get bicycles so that we can be more mobile in the future. Where am I on that? I haven't got a leveling grease monkey yet, but I could probably spend the next point on getting that, because if we're starting to be a bit more loot heavy, and there is every chance that we'll very quickly get to the point where we have the materials necessary to make a bicycle.
Yeah.
One to start with, of course, but beyond that, it's just amazing. You know, one person going out scavenging.
So far in this house, I have found 9 glass bottles.
Oh, that's a pretty good upgrade for us.
A nice little haul, yeah. That's a nice little haul of them.
Could make some iron arrows.
I could hear more than one. I hate it when you can hear more than one zombie around and you only know where one is and you're fighting that one. It's like, yeah, time to get out of the house.
Yeah. Don't linger if it seems that you're going to be caught in an ambush.
You think that one's going to sneak up on you while you're concentrating on the other one.
Another one in the head, please. There you go.
So that's 9 times out of 10 when I get hit by stuff.
Yeah, it's when you weren't aware it was there.
I have just hit level 20.
Nice. Excellent, in fact. Now, we're going to do the usual thing with looting when we're looting as a pair, and that is drop a chest every couple of houses and
and just
compact our inventory
together.
Yeah.
Because
the thing is, certain things will take up inventory space, no matter what they are. And
I think I have more inventory space than you at the moment.
Oh, you've got a lot more than me, yeah.
Yeah.
Where I've been putting skill points into crafting things, you've been dropping them, but the sounds of it
that would help with scavenging.
Yeah, and also survivability. It sounds like you've got a lot more in fortitude than I do. But it makes no sense for 2 people to be carrying around just scrap iron in their inventory when one person could carry all of the scrap iron. It isn't how much you're carrying, it is how many inventory spaces it takes. So, you know, there's no difference between carrying 3 scrap iron in an inventory slot or 200 scrap iron in an inventory slot. It makes no impact on the character, it's just the inventory slot. So if you can compact your inventory down into the least amount of inventory spaces it will require, and then share that around, that's the best way to scavenge when you're in a group, I've found. Grabbing a bit of extra wood and occasionally some honey here and there. I think you can actually tell the ones that have honey, thinking about it, they probably have a very different texture to them. Right, it looks like I'm around the same base as you now. Have you scavenged everything outside? Yeah,
I think so.
Let me just double check. Sometimes tricky things hidden around. Have you emptied the mailbox?
Don't know, can't remember.
That's okay.
It's the second time I've been up to this house, and I think I did the outside before.
Okay. I'll just scour the outside then, since you're already on the inside. Doesn't seem
I'm in the
much
last
point
room.
for us.
The last room seems to have a couple of tasty boxes. However, my inventory's already pretty... Ooh, third one, okay. Come on then, Nursey.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm fairly certain I just heard a zombie active.
Yeah.
What have we got around here then? Gas tank. Lots of these things can be broken down with a wrench for various mechanical parts, etc., etc., which can be very useful. Grab these chairs, break them down. Oh, getting metal out of those chairs is interesting. Never trust a closed cupboard. Never.
Okay, so we've got plastic plating.
Mm-hmm.
Steel plating schematic.
Oh, wow. Steel plating schematic. That sounds pretty cool.
Crates. Yeah, might be quite good for armor buff.
Yeah. Are you outside right now?
No, I'm inside still looting the last room.
Okay, heading up to you now.
Another steel shovel.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. How did you get up there?
You have to go kind of through the kitchen and the staircase is a bit hidden.
Yeah, okay. Found it.
Oh, another iron sledge and some rebar frames. I am over encumbered already.
That's okay. We'll move on. We'll split things up as best we can. And then press on. Some hidden bits. Always check the cupboards. And a suitcase, nothing in there. That picture shouldn't have anything behind it, I don't think.
That one over there, you don't think so? Okay.
Grab these chairs. Useful to break down, if nothing else. Okay, up here is emptied. I'm going to take the fast track down.
Did I do a reasonable job outside, or did I miss a lot?
Yeah, you did a fantastic job. Right. So we press on to the next house because we're not that heavily encumbered that it's hard to move yet.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. We could just do these houses around here.
Yeah, and then compress
because
afterwards.
They are more domestic houses and they're more likely to have stuff in them than all the stuff in the town.
Yeah, by all means. I mean, those ones are ruined over there, but we have some decent options here.
Couple over here, look.
Just going to climb over this rise, get a bit of a better sight. Yeah, that looks safe.
See what's about.
Doesn't look like there's going to be anything there. Some burnt up cars. Actually, this one looks like in a good enough state of repair that it's lootable. Yeah, there we go. Let's have a look what you've got. What secrets do you hold, car? Bullets. Bullet secrets. Very well. This is exactly the same type of house you just came from.
Yeah.
But that's fine. It means that we're going to be finding it even faster.
I mean, if it has more of those stiff crates and things up in that top room, then that's amazing.
Oh, working stiff. Yeah.
Yeah, they were really good. There was 2 of them and a reinforced crate and a couple of ammo piles.
Very nice. Okay.
So if we let them again.
So, same thing as before. Search perimeter, then collapse in on towards the house.
Yeah, duct tape. Nice.
I hate the sound effects in the wasted area. Always check above you.
There's scraps and bits on my inventory as well, like the chairs and stuff.
Yeah, the chairs are purely for scrap, honestly. There's no point in not scrapping them. That's the only reason I pick them up. It's just they are very conveniently... they're a convenient source of wood, sometimes cloth or iron, depending on the type of chair.
Starting to get good stuff now, though. Like, I got another point in cold resist there from swapping to cowboy boots that I found in that other house.
Right, we good to breach?
That was really useful.
Definitely something in here.
So this place does have quite a few zombies. Unfortunately, there's trash right in the doorway as well, which is not useful.
Something's awake.
It's upstairs, I think.
Okay. Oh, hello. Nice. Didn't manage to get the headshot there. There we go.
Don't know who got that headshot there, because we both fired at the same time.
Got the arrows. Oh, hello. Okay, got a couple over here. Oh, yeah. Ow, that hurts. But it's fine. It was better to try and escape than try to run past them to escape.
Just lure them outside and I can melee them probably.
Yeah. But I don't think it matters too much. I'll just use my
you take that front one.
One in the face. Oh, there's an airdrop. What? Each eyeball. Oof, that's right in the town to the north. Quite far to the north, actually.
Okay, well, it'll stay there until next time we want to go into town.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. It's central to the area which we call home, so that's actually going to be a lot easier.
There's another friendo in there.
That's it.
Hello. She's like, be my friend.
Don't make me feel
like,
bad
no.
about killing them. That's just rude. Thank you, Shelab. I shouldn't have bothered going for a ranged attack there, honestly. That was silly.
No, that's better for melee.
Now, is you going to have anything behind
What's
you?
in the fridge?
You are.
Eggs.
Shotgun.
Another
Shotgun
bottle
shells.
in the stove. Cook pot.
Blue dye. Have you got anything that needs dyeing?
No, I think everything that needs dyeing is dyed at the moment.
Okay. And I shall apply this to... Which of you lucky so-and-sos is going to get this? Guess I can apply it back to my machete. So I'll have a blue machete.
Okay, nothing in the living room. They've all come out. Make noise. No.
Oh, sorry. Were you trying to be particularly stealthy just then?
Yes. You're like, yeah.
My apologies.
So you're like just like bashing the curtains. Okay, something's gonna come out of the bathroom as well.
There we go. Level 22. Still coming through. I'll be through in a moment.
Yeah, I'll probably try and melee whatever comes through, but I'll just wait for it.
Yeah, sure. I'll pop an arrow in it first. It's hazmat zombie.
Power attack it
There
when
we
it
go.
gets up. Oh
It's
no,
down.
it didn't get up.
Grab some more of this cloth. I noticed that our cloth supplies were actually quite dangerously low. I do apologize.
because we don't just get 4 more bottles of water.
Nice.
That was murky water this time.
Something is trying to break through. Oh, there it is. It was above.
Be upstairs.
Yep. That's it. Oh. Uh-oh. This is bad. Stunned. A little bit. Oof.
There you go.
That is why stun is dangerous.
Stun is super dangerous. I hate
Yeah.
it.
Grab the leather from these
more
couches.
bottles of water.
Any tiles that we can loot?
Head up the stairs.
Nope. Nope. Good. I'm being far more aggressive than Shelab, which is really dumb. We've got a shirt. Not sure if that's going to be useful or not. We will absolutely need to compact our inventory after this, though, Shelab.
Yeah, I know.
Because my inventory is practically full. Which is scary.
Damn, I gave up my sneak advantage there.
I'll try and loot you. Call out if you need any help, though.
I'm fine. One down.
Watch out. Oh,
Alright, I can see him.
I was meaning you were crossing into my firing.
Oh,
Fine.
okay.
There you go. Right, we'll have
clear.
some things over here. Suitcase and, by the looks of it, a trash pile as well.
Trigger group semi.
Okay.
Scrap plating. Okay, now my inventory is completely full. Not just over encumbered, completely full.
Same. That's why I was saying we absolutely need to compact
Yeah.
our inventories. So,
You can use one of these shipping crates. They're quite big inventories, don't they?
yep. Ammo pile. Get through this working stiff crate. And another iron pickaxe, hubcap, carb radiator. Those are good for smelting, but
Glass
that's about
jar
it.
and a sham sandwich. That was a terrible drop.
Okay, right. Okay, let's use this
This
working
box,
stiff
yeah,
box.
boxes have nice big inventories.
I'm just going to
dump all your
pretty
loot
much
into.
drop everything that I'm not keeping hold of for my own use. There's quite a lot of things that we can break down. Oil, shirt. Again, the point here is to compact our inventory, so
Basically, when we take the stuff out, we'll end up
Didn't
having...
actually have much more of an inventory in there. It was reasonably small. Actually.
Oh, yeah, it is quite small, isn't it? I'll just see what I
I
can...
wonder if this one's bigger. Oh no, here we are. Use the reinforced chest here. It's vast.
Oh, is that bigger?
Yeah,
okay.
It's completely vast. That'll be a much better one for us to use. I'm just dumping stuff in there right now. There we go. By all means.
Okay.
And I'll shift things across from this one then. Right. Coming across. Let me just drop things in there if that's okay.
2 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
I think that's
Shelab has
it.
got paper arm guards. My goodness.
Hmm?
You've got paper arm guards.
Do I?
Yeah.
Like my model?
Yep.
Well, I saw some paper and I thought this will protect me from zombies.
Yeah, I know, right? You've already got everything that requires dyeing, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'll grab some of these. Plastic plating, scrap plating, I'll grab
Actually, I
that
think
one.
so. I don't know. Could I like dye my level 3 stone axe or something? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Anything that has got a level on it. That is a level more than one.
Well, yeah, leave me some dye because there's a couple of things
There's a black dye
I do
there.
have a level on. Just put it on my stone axe.
Mm-hmm. No, by all means.
Why not?
I'm going to add the scrap plating to... Let's have a look at this. Heavy armor rating +1. My scrap plating isn't heavy armor, so I can't modify it with the scrap plating, unfortunately.
Right, so shall I start taking out now?
Give me just a second. Can I grab the plastic plating from in there? Is this light armor? Yes, light armor rating. Just swapping these around because I've got padded leg armor that I can modify, but I required... Oh, no,
This is great. Just from searching
Yeah.
these couple of houses, we've got 20 bottles now. So that's a massive help, right?
Yeah, that is brilliant. Right, okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't use the metal platings. Maybe I need a much better, higher level top for that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or rather...
And there's some things that it has to be with a certain thing, or...
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Oh,
Yep.
why did I put my wrench in there?
I'm going to gobble down some food and drink some water. There you go. I can happily take all of the iron cans if you'd like. Honestly, we can scrap the iron cans. We've got more than enough. That'll turn into just straight up iron. So leave any iron in there.
Right, so what I've... Oh, hang on. There's a hubcap and the candy tin cans that I've taken.
Yeah, sure. Pop those back in.
Yeah, I'll pop them back.
I'm actually not going to scrap them specifically. I'll take them back and we can smelt them. We'll get a little bit more material out of that.
Well, and there's the scrap plastic, and I'll take other things instead, like duct tape, cloth. Right, so if I take any more, I'll be encumbered. But see how much you can take without being encumbered, and then we'll divide the rest up.
Sure. Right, that's all I can take without being encumbered. There's another 16, 24, 25 items in there.
Oof.
I'll just grab...
Yeah, we need to take that home, actually. We need to take that back and then maybe go and get the airdrop.
There we go.
I'm happy with the amount of bottles we managed to get. I'm super happy with that.
I've grabbed an even amount of what was left, so you can just grab whatever.
Fabulous.
And we can head on up.
Yeah, a little bit slow, but not too bad.
No, not too bad. Okay. Well, if we head straight south, we'll actually come over to the trader. So we might as well.
Yeah, okay.
And we can loot whatever else we go by. And then perhaps I'll have a couple of extra things to sell. Might not be too bad. It's a good round trip, I think.
Yeah. It wasn't quite as far as I thought to go, but I got what I wanted, so...
One of the things that I sometimes do with housing, Oh, did I say south? I did say south, didn't I?
Yes.
I'm a
Did
derp.
you mean north-south?
Yes.
Like, did you mean north?
I meant north, yeah. I meant
That
north-south.
direction.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. It seems that that my problem with left and right isn't only with left and right. It is also with up and down and
Okay, the other day I was playing
south?
Re-Legend and there was like northeast, southwest, northwest in a puzzle. And I had to like match these faces, like facial expressions up to the cardinal directions.
Yeah.
And I was like, why didn't I get the puzzle right? And then I was like, oh,
Got them
east
reversed.
East is to the right, not to the left.
East is to the east.
Well, in that particular game, north is up, south is down.
Right, yeah.
So that would mean that west is left and east is right.
Seems
But
fair.
I got them confused and then I did the puzzle wrong. And then I was like, oh.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, that's how you do
Takes
it.
so long to regain stamina when you're this tired.
Yeah,
I'm
going
going to go drink down some more water.
Yeah, at least I'm slowly but surely getting less and less and less cold. More and more cold resistance.
Yeah, I'm going to
Just
eat this food too.
super duper handy.
There you go. That has sped me up a tiny bit. Actually, that's not too bad. Looks like we're going to be passing a house on the way.
Yeah, I think we might want to come back to that house another time, maybe.
All right then.
We can go in if you want.
No,
but, I mean,
yeah.
some of it might stack.
Yeah, right. We probably should avoid it. We've only got a tiny bit of new loot space in our inventories.
Also, it's 4:30 and we can barely walk.
I have no doubt that we're going to make it back in time. There's a couple of houses along this road, actually, looking at it. Down from our base, we should probably follow the road south and then the next time. Yeah, it's easy enough to get back to these houses. If we follow the road south...
Yeah, there's basically a load of houses, and once we finish with those houses, there's another town down below.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, we could just slowly sort of aim towards that.
Try and take you up. Flop. Terrible shot. Dunk.
I'm kind of in the Badlands now. I don't really want to be. Where
No,
are you?
neither do I.
Oh, you're behind me. Okay.
But yeah, if we just follow the roads will typically always lead you to a house.
Yeah.
There aren't many houses that are just built out in the middle of nowhere. Some of them are, but not many. Some of the more interesting ones are, actually. But if you're just looking for looting opportunities, then just following a road is probably one of the better ways to do it.
You're looking for birds' nests, so get out in the wilderness.
Damn it. Yeah, ooh. Just killed a zombie and got a loot drop. How uncommon.
Anything good?
I will tell you in a moment. A iron chest armor. So yeah, not a terrible thing, certainly.
Decent. Very decent.
Hello, snake. Oh, that is a badness. Dunk. Right. We got a snicker. Let me go ahead and butcher that. Not with my pickaxe, of course. There we go. Getting a fair bit of loot from these now. Have you made it to the trader yet?
No, there's a boar here.
Oh, you're about 200 meters away because I got distracted.
Okay, I can take him.
Okay. Let's wait for my stamina to fully regen before I start trying to move fast again. Quite the pain, but...
I've just realised, basically, with wars, all you have to do is just shoot them, and that is it.
Yep. Can I drop that on my entry? So slow. So incredibly slow. Oh, actually,
I now have a completely full inventory. How did that happen? I had spare slots.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm still quite far from having a completely full inventory, but I do need to start considering putting some points into my physical and then into pack mule because this is
pack mule
painful.
Is really, really good. Because
Super
I'm
duper
probably
painful.
still going faster than you, even though we've both got a full inventory because I've got less slots of encumbrance.
Yeah. Less of your inventory slots are encumbered slots. Ooh. Hello, zombie doggo. Tunk. 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 There we go. So that'll be some more rotten flesh and fat, hopefully. There we go. Animal fat. There we are. I mean,
Raider Jen, take my stuff.
it's kind of disgusting to think that I would be making blueberry pie with the fat rendered from a zombie dog.
Yeah, a little bit.
As much as I was bemoaning the whole idea of the meat stew made from zombies, making cakes out of zombie fat is not much better. In fact, I don't think it is better in any sense. Just as bad.
See, I always get to the trader and I think, do I really want to sell this?
The answer is unless you can use it, yes.
Yeah.
Unless you think, if you can't use it and you can't imagine being able to use it soon, then yes, probably. Because those coins can do all sorts of things, like get us food if we needed it.
Yeah.
Building supplies, steel being one of the really important ones. Now,
brass car radiator sells for 30. That's decent.
Yeah, you can get a lot of brass out of a car, actually.
I can always just take a wrench on a car and get another one.
Yeah, one thing to bear in mind with the trader is that every person has a different secret stash.
Yeah.
Whilst the general trader's inventory is the same for everyone who goes to the trader, the secret stash is player unique. So it's definitely worth checking out. And if you're in a group...
Which I can afford.
Yeah, but it's always worth checking. And if you're in a group, let the other people know what you have in your secret stash, because that might be very different from what they've got, and it might be something they really want. Yeah. I'm almost there now, Shelab, and then from there, would you like to go and grab the airdrop before we head on back to town for the last night?
Yep.
And we'll be on day 11 and then 3 days from Horde Night. It goes well, Trader Jen. I'm super heavy, though. My lord. I've got 17 rebar frames. That's amazing. You can use the cement that I've been gathering from places to put down some cement blocks. Some real heavy reinforcement there.
Okay, I want to scrap a couple of things because I think I would get more money for the iron than actually the bars, probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Glass panes. I'd need to sell those in large quantities. I can sell a level 2 hunting rifle, though, and a level 2 shotgun, perhaps. I think I will. There's a reasonable amount of money for that. Level 2 pistol is probably not going to sell, though. No.
You've sold a lot of pistols recently.
Yeah.
Oh, I can run again.
I've got an iron chest armor, if you would like it.
I think that might be quite useful. Yeah, let's see. Do I have chest armor? I have scrap chest armor right now, so I could sell my scrap one.
Yeah, sure.
You could give me the iron one, unless you.
Yeah, I should be able to repair it.
Do you have an iron chest armor? Or?
I think I've got better, actually. I think I've got steel.
Okay.
I was very lucky to find steel chest armor. Here you go.
Yes, if I get
iron chest armor for you. Then you can sell what you got.
I feel like we're doing pretty well for week 2, honestly.
Oh, yeah, we're doing all right. Definitely doing all right. I am super encumbered still, because I barely sold anything. But that's because I know what I can use and what I'll be able to use again shortly. Hello, ball. Shelab, you nearby?
I am nearby.
Little bit too close. Just outside the trader.
Just outside. Oh, right, okay.
Line up the
I
shot.
have my gun out, so if you shoot him, and then I'll shoot him with a gun.
Hold. We're good.
Okay, nicely done.
3 arrows from my compound bow is needed. Good to remember that.
Yeah.
It would have been probably only 2 if I'd managed to get a headshot to start.
Usually four bullets, but I can do those really quickly. So
yeah, it's the amount of time it takes to prep
to draw the bow.
To knock an arrow, draw it, loose it. Are you going to head off for the?
I'll head off for the airdrop because I'm.
You're faster. Also,
you.
you're a better looter right now.
Yeah.
So it makes sense for you to be the one to grab it. Right. Come nighttime, I'll start laying down. Well, I might even actually start laying down rebar frames around the farm.
Well, come nighttime, I'll just dig. But I think maybe if that's the last one for this session.
Yeah. No, that's why I said the last night.
Yeah.
There we go. We tend to record these a couple of days at a time. Like 3-4 days at a time. That seems to be a good sort of sweet spot to wrap up a recording session.
Do like a 3-hour one and a 4-hour one.
Yeah. Let me see.
The horde night.
There we go. Some more egg bags, hopefully.
Maybe do a drinking some water right now.
The glass jars that we're going to have is going to be fantastic, though. Super happy with that. Largely because it means meat stews. Honestly, meat stews and blueberry pies.
Yeah, absolutely. So just going out to houses that people live in just seems to have a lot more in the way of the glass jars that we kind of need. So whereas there's a lot of sort of industrial buildings and interesting things around here. Yeah.
Eventually, you don't need to worry about glass jars because you can make them in a forge. You turn sand into glass. Getting sand is stupid easy once you have a cement mixer. You just drop a bunch of small rocks in there and just let it go. It just grinds all those rocks up into sand. You can dig it as well, but finding little pockets of sand, especially in this biome, might be a little bit more difficult. But if you find
found a little bit of sand digging the base out.
Yeah. If you find any kind of like gravel or anything like that, that will be sand there. Brought back 48 bits of meat.
I've gone past the airdrop. Darn it.
Oh, dear. All right, let's go and get some of this smelting down. Was I carrying the rebar armor?
Every time it's going to be in this little military camp.
Plastic, leathers, glue, these are all important things. Let's start smelting down some more stuff in here if we can. I'm going to smelt down all 15 of those cans if I am able. And go.
Right there. There is a mine right there.
Gonna need to make a crucible at some point.
It has landed in a minefield.
Oh dear. Crucible would allow us to make steel, and the tool and die set would allow us to make some other specific iron crafts. None of these things are going to be things we can go for a while. Oh wow, nice. We should probably make some specific chests reasonably soon, but right now I'm avoiding doing any kind of inventory management in this space because it's a very temporary place.
Won't move. It'll take me the rest of my life to get home. Good job I've got an hour and a half because I'm so slow.
Oh wow. Meat stew is actually a lot better than blueberry pie. It's just meat stew can only be made if you've hunted. So that makes sense. That does make sense, actually.
We're finding boars all over the place and wolves and things, aren't we? So it's really good.
Potato corn and water bottles and all sham sandwiches. I can make sham chowder.
I keep running past fields and I'm like, oh, all the food, and then I forget we've got loads now. You know. Yeah,
we don't need to be scavenging fields. At least not for a little while. Let's drop off the weapons and ammo that I don't need. Drop off the iron arrows. Actually, I'm going to make some more iron arrows at the iron arrow heads that we've already got.
Yeah.
Probably
I'm just so happy not to be freezing all the time.
Yeah, that's a big important.
I
upgrade.
get cold sometimes, but not freezing anymore, and also like I'm only cold when it is very, very cold.
Oh. I would have thought I could have made that. There we go. Why can't I not? Don't have the resource. I've got snowballs and I've got glass jars. What are you talking about? Huh. Oh. No, there we are. I thought perhaps it needed a beaker or something. I was having trouble trying to turn our snow and glass into purified water, but seems to have been some sort of glitch.
Yeah.
There we go. Smelt this down. I'm taking the time to smelt down quite a lot of the random gubbins we've got.
Oh, man.
What's wrong?
I opened some old trash and it has steel arrowheads in it and I've got no room for them. What can I throw out for that? 3 small stones.
Yeah, I think that would be a fair trade.
There's also a glass pane, but that's also important.
I'm going to tell the forge to make a lot of forged iron.
Okay.
Because with that, we'll be able to make quite a lot of iron tools, much better ones than we're currently playing with.
So SMGs, are they quite useful?
Yeah, they're very powerful short-range weapons.
Right, so they're kind of like an automatic version of like more a shotguns sort of thing, very short range.
Mm-hmm.
Are they fast fire or slow?
They are fast fire. It's a submachine gun.
Right.
You know what? One thing I will do is I am going to break down and make a secure storage chest just for weapons.
Yeah,
because that is going to be especially useful for us. I'm going to pop it.
Horde night and we're like, what weapons do we
just
have?
up here. There we go. And unlock it. This way we can compress down all of our weapons and ammo. And also any weapons or ammo mods. Things for weapons in some way. Like I guess we could put armor in there as well, so clothing too. Because that really is taking up so much just random room.
Yeah.
We'll leave the bullet casings, I guess. Gunpowder, because that's getting a little bit too vague with the compression then.
Good to have extra fabric and just extra fabric and duct tape and stuff like that. It's quite useful.
There we go. Just moved all of that across now. So that makes a bit of a difference. You see where I've set that up there, yeah?
What's that, sorry?
You see where I've set all of that up?
All of what up, sorry?
The weapons and that, and clothing.
Yeah, I've been putting stuff in there.
Ah, cool. Honestly, quite a lot of the random stuff we've got. Oh my lord, we've got so much that we could just sell. You get, I didn't have didn't appreciate this. Did you use that black dye on anything, by the way?
No.
Yeah. Okay, I'll leave that.
Oh no, yeah, I
here.
did. Sorry, my stone axe. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we actually had another black dye, which is pretty cool.
Stone axe.
There we go. I'll grab that. I'll grab the steel arrowheads and I'll make them into steel arrows. Might as well, just to get it out of the way.
Yeah, my axe is an extra 3 block damage now.
Excellent. Recipes, all of those. And I do not have enough feathers. Wow, I've run out of feathers. That's scary.
Insane. Right, so do I have any feathers? Did we maybe pack them all up together or something? Any feathers?
We might have.
Here? There's 250 feathers in this left-hand storage chest.
Ah, cool. Oh, wow, there's actually a lot more than that.
Yeah,
there was just more than one stack.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was a really good run, though.
Yeah,
like the amount of
really
water
happy with
and stuff
that.
we got was really good.
I could to convert a lot of the potatoes and stuff into more meat stews right now if we wanted to.
Yeah, meat stews is good, or even just they've got loads of meat, so we could even make grilled meat as well. We could make baked potatoes as well, whatever you want to do, really. If you'd prefer to just like make them into the higher level stuff, that's cool.
Meat stews also give hydration, interestingly enough. as much hydration as bottled water does.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just generally really, really good. Oh, there's some murky bottled water there. Let's convert this as we can. So I need ears of corn and potatoes, and I think some animal fat, was it? I might be wrong about that.
It looks like you can overeat to 150.
Yeah.
Oh, or it might be that I can overeat to 150 because my health is 150. I don't know.
No, anyone can. You can always push it beyond it so that you don't. So it's not constantly popping back down saying that you can't make it. If we had mushrooms, I could make that. Oh.
It's but I'm wondering if like you can only overheal to like whatever your health is. So
it's not overhealing. It's just keeping you maxed out. On
over fooding
overfed,
or whatever it is. But I can go to 150. It just so happens that I've got my health at 150 right now. So I'd be interested to see whether when I put another point in, whether that increases or whether 150 is always like a hard limit.
I think 150 is the maximum, but it will be quite interesting to see. That'd be quite a cool little experiment.
I hadn't noticed that they were the same before, but it could just be a coincidence.
A coinkydink.
A coinky-dink.
Right, I've got enough forged iron now that I should be able to make some items. I can make an iron sledge, so I'll start work on that straight away. That's going to take 30 of the 44 that we had, which is a bit of a shame, but it is kind of super useful. I want another 2 forged iron if I can get it, though.
Where are we putting painkillers right now?
Okay, I think we've got a decent amount of gear here. In terms of the cement, I'm not entirely certain on how much cement we have. How much cement is in the chest that you've got access to right now?
Cement, 71. Concrete mix.
Concrete mix, excellent. Sorry, yeah, I keep getting cement and concrete mix mixed up. But
I just thought I thought that's what you meant, but I thought I would clarify because I make sure that I wasn't saying the wrong thing.
No, you were fine.
Okay, well now I have a new steel shovel. I can do a little bit more digging.
Yeah, I can make an iron shovel.
Oh, nice.
How high is it? Is it a brand new steel shovel you've got?
No, it's about a 25% durability on it.
I'll make an iron shovel, just in case.
Shall I still use the steel one until it breaks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not that they really break in this; they just go down to 0.
Yeah, and then you got to repair them up, but that would be, I think that would be wise just to make your way through that. The sledge is going to take a while. It takes like almost 2 minutes. I think it might actually take a full 2 minutes to make.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad at all. Got some random gubbins in my inventory, but nothing too bad. I'm trying to make sure that we're using up the glass jars and getting as much good water as we can.
Yeah.
Oh, on that note, I really should be making my way through the cans rather than the bottles of water.
Yeah. Because you're wanting those bottles of water for making things, aren't you? For stews and things like that.
Exactly so. And I'm compressing all of our... Well, actually, I'll leave some of the iron out. But I'm trying to compress all of the random trophies and stuff we've got lying around.
Yeah.
Into the actual material. Okay, well, it's midnight on day 11. We've done a fair bit of work, I think. Got a little bit more work to do on the farm still. But by and large, we're not doing too bad there.
No.
Doing quite well, I'd hazard to say. Got rebar I can use. Mass 10, horizontal support 120, hit points 50. That is a lot less than my flagstones. I think I need 10... concrete mix per rebar frame, and then it makes it the highest tier of concrete. It's reinforced concrete blocks, which have thousands of hit points.
Right, so finding that rebar
did advance us quite a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
It sped things up a lot for us.
That's fantastic.
But I'm not going to use that yet, I don't think. I think...
you can think about where you want to use it and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to run to the horde base and just do a bit more digging.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plan.
Run fast. Run fast. Hope no zombies fight
Oh,
me.
before you... Oh, too late. You're gone. I was going to say, I do have the sledge for you now.
Oh, thank you. I'll pick that up next time, though. If you pop it away somewhere.
Yeah, I'll pop by, honestly, and deliver it for you.
Ah.
I'm going that way anyway, so...
Aavak delivery.
Indeed. Right, we've got a little bit more lead to smelt down. Fire is doing okay. We've got plenty of meat stews. I think I'm going to need more.
How am I doing for wood? Not very well. This will have to stay as a frame place until...
Have you got the flagstones? You need those too.
Oh, yeah.
I'll bring those over now.
Thank you.
Do not worry. Aavak will fix. Drop off the fishing weights. I think we'll... Well, it takes 5 seconds per fishing weight. Yikes. It takes a long time. I don't think I care enough to wait. There we go. Iron shovel complete. Perfect. I could mod my iron shovel to allow me to dig faster with it, which I think may be worth it eventually. For now, though, I think I'll go without. Yeah, okay.
Steel
heading out now.
Shovel is so fast.
I'm going to continue. I'm going to do a little bit of more work on the farm, I think.
Okay.
Just get the next area of the farm prepped. Ultimately, I'm uncertain whether I'm going to want to plant cotton there. Cotton is a good crop to have because it gives you an endless supply of, well, cotton. But it's also something that you, if you're looting regularly, you're never going to run out of.
You'll get loads. And the other thing is that I am now at the point where I don't need bandages just to up my max health. I only need them if I bleed out. Yeah.
It's more for the occasional crafting that requires cloth than anything else that I was thinking. But...
Yeah. But we're not going to be going through like hundreds of bandages and therefore need replacements.
Yeah. No wolves or anything nearby. Should be able to just make my way in. Some of these blocks need a little bit of repair, I think. Hello, Shelab.
Starting to look a little smarter in here, isn't it?
Right, here we go. How? Ooh, let's drop it. Well, can we go upstairs and make this trade? Because I fear that
things are going to drop through all the frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to get some more wood and make these into proper floors.
Yeah, I can give you a decent amount of wood, actually.
Oh, if you've got some on you, that's great. Yeah. I wasn't sure how much you just had.
20 wood on me. Here's 66 wood. Here is a level 3 iron sledgehammer. Here is 57 flagstone blocks. I think that was all you were going to need. Oh, I've got 217 dukes on me. Silly. There we are. That should be all you need.
Thank you very much. So I'll make the whole wall out of flagstone now, yeah?
Yep,
and
if you
would.
would.
All of the floors out of wood.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it might be worth upgrading the corner flagstone before you bury them in. Using cobblestone.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually.
Just because it's going to be a real pain in the backside for us to try and fix that later.
However, we can still, if I keep the floor as wood, then it should be easy to just dig the floor out and upgrade them.
Yeah.
So that won't be too much of a problem, I don't think, just to dig a few floor blocks out.
Oh dear, corn is tall. Well...
Is it too tall for how far down you've dug?
Yeah. That might cause me some problems. That may cause me some problems.
May well.
I might need to dig the fields down one extra layer. So once I've got the next harvest, I will dig all of the stuff up and drop it by one additional layer.
So will that then mean that all of this down here needs to be down another one then? We need a 3 tall.
Well, that's a good point.
I think it will.
Yeah, it will. Would you be able to make that adjustment?
Yeah, because the floor is still frames. So I can just dig up the frames, dig down one level, and just put one more layer of flagstones underneath around.
Well, that works for me. It does mean I'm going to have to rip up all the flags on that place, though.
It's a shame.
That pains. Actually, no, not necessarily. I could just have the dirt down one extra layer and the flagstone up at... Actually, yeah, Shelab, don't make that adjustment. Keep it too tall.
Okay. Too tall. Okay, that's fine.
And what I'll do is I'll keep my... I'll keep the walkways in here at too high. It's just I'll sink the farm lots, if you will, down by an extra tile.
One. Oh, I see. So the walkway is at level with this, and then the farm plots are like sunken in. Yeah. That will look nice, I think.
It will mean that we're not going to be able to excavate any part of the base underneath the farm plots, but it's not much of a loss, really, in my opinion.
No.
It just isolates some part of it. We can always have another walkway section going deeper.
We just got to be careful that we, know where we're digging, basically.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it's an area that's internal to the base, then by and large, we should be safe.
This room's looking
I'll wait for my stamina to regenerate. Okay, back to work. Hard work. Digging up all this snow.
But someone's got to do it.
It is actually genuinely hard work to clear out snow. Especially snow like this. This is like, I don't know, 2.5 meter tall snow. No, actually 3 meter tall snow. I don't even want to know how tired I would be having to dig out a driveway that was 3 meters underneath snow.
Yeah.
I think it might almost be enough to make me stop thinking that snow is the best thing ever. Almost. Not quite, but...
I've boxed in one of the flagstones that I shouldn't have boxed in.
I don't want to. One isn't going to be a problem. It's just being aware of it in a general sense is important. One is still going to involve a zombie having to dig through that flagstone block.
Yeah.
If it's in the middle, anyway. If it's on the corner.
It's a corner. You see, I've boxed in a corner.
Yeah. I meant like if it's in the middle of the wall in terms of height.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, because that room is only too tall. It probably should be safe regardless. Because the thing about zombies is they're too tall, so they need to make a too high aperture.
Yeah.
So as long as the configuration of weak blocks and strong blocks means that they have to dig through at least one strong block, often quite sufficient to deter them from taking that route if there's an easier one presented.
So does that then mean that I can just box in all of the corners and not worry?
I'd prefer you didn't.
Or would you prefer me to just... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's one thing making a mistake. We can live with that, but intentionally leaving it weak.
Yeah, if you were...
There you go.
I won't go near the corners again with it, though. I'll always leave at least one face open.
Probably wise, yeah. There we go. I think this area is almost ready. Yep. Looks like we're just about there. I'll dig down the spots that we're going to need for the flagstones. But then this farm is more or less good, I would say.
Nice.
So as ready as I'm going to need it to be. The farm plots themselves will be sunk down by an extra tile, just to allow for the corn to grow. That should be good enough, I think. Yeah, and then just along here. Along this tile there. Is that good enough? Yes. Okay, that's it.
That's it, yeah.
We've done a good job in the last few days. We've got a good bit of scavenging done. We're starting to accrue a decent amount of ammo now in the base, so that the next horde base, the horde night, we should be in a fairly solid position to attack using better ammo than previously. I'm not sure if I'm going to have completed the perimeter wall around the horde base by then. Honestly, the amount of resources that are going to be involved in that, and the bigger the area I need to fortify, the less likely that it's going to be.
But I think for second horde night, we'll definitely be able to use the existing structure from horde night 1.
Yeah.
I think the third one tends to ramp up a lot more, doesn't it? The second one's not too hard.
Yeah, definitely. I may be able to just isolate this little farm here for now and leave it at that. We'll have a look. The main thing is not introducing vulnerability into the base, but I'm going to head over to the regular base and wrap things up there. Do you want to join me, Shelab? Just so we're in a better place? Oh. That way, when we log in, we don't need to regroup.
Yeah, that's true.
Nothing over here. Nope.
Don't need to worry about where we are. Whoa! Falling off the wall here.
Right. My house is so dark. I can't find my way around. How vexing.
This is why you need the gamma up to like 4,000.
Hello, Shelab. I'm giving you guiding lights. Okay, good. Right, okay, so I'm really, really happy with that. We've got...
Good session, that. Definitely.
I think, food-wise, we are now in a position where we are not at risk at all.
Yeah.
There are...
I'm a little sad I died, but...
it was gonna happen, though. I mean, both of us have suffered that fate at this point. I'm looking forward to seeing what the next horde night is going to throw at us.
Yeah.
Because they do get more dangerous simply because as players, our player level is increasing all the time. So it's going to use more dangerous opponents to try and deal with us.
20. Yeah. Ooh.
So that's going to be an interesting one. But that's going to be it for us for now. So thank you very much for joining us. We hope you are enjoying. And until next time, take care, everyone.
Keep being awesome.